All right, well, we are not live anymore, but Oswego finds himself with a great opportunity here in the red zone. Josiah Watson taking the right. He'll find the end zone.
Watson gets
Touchdown, Wolves!
Touchdown.
Wolves find themselves up 13-0 here at the very beginning of the second quarter.
His second of the night. He is already the machine out here. He's already doing what he does best, fighting his way into the end zone.
Not to mention in quick succession, maybe 2 minutes of total game times elapsed in total across those two touchdowns.
To kick.
Had to have been 2 minutes. Couldn't have been anything.
Old snapper, Jackson Strobel.
Couldn't have been anything quicker or slower.
It's impressive offense and defense. Both sides of the ball have been really good so far tonight. You're seeing some slip-ups from the Yorkville side that isn't really used to, being down like this.
Your Dick's Mini Donuts score. Wolves 14, Foxes 0.
I guess they had a sponsor for Dick's Mini Donuts, and our PA announcer loves those things.
It's
Who
time
doesn't?
to head on down to the south end zone. Again, the mini cheer team that's performing today, please head on down to the south end zone.
14-0. Second quarter just took off, and we've already got 2 touchdowns on the board. 14-0.
Both from the number 2, Josiah Watson himself.
The machine.
And become a member.
Kane Breger ready to take this kick. Multiple Foxes in the backfield to return this one. As they spread out, Breger steps back. The Yorkville student section regaining some of that energy, trying to captivate their football team.
I'll tell you what, they were quiet for a while, a little bit of shock and silence, and honestly, it's with good reason. I think, you're seeing mistakes from a Yorkville side that isn't really used to making that many mistakes. You have the interception, obviously, at the end of the first quarter that set up that touchdown here at the beginning of the second. You had the very big stop from OE's pretty strong defense, in fairness. But you had the stop in the first quarter, and this is, their third chance on offense, and they're really looking to get something going now, 14-0 down.
Well, let's see if they can get something up to get back on their feet, as you don't want a momentum swing like this. Just the quarterback, Jack Beadham, off to T.J. Hartland. He stopped. Flag on the play. See what it is.
If there's something OE is familiar, if there's something that OE is familiar with, it is yellow flags. Seen a lot of them this season. We'll see if this one's for them or against.
A lot of penalty markers, yeah.
It's personal foul face mask against OE. This is going to be, 10 or 15?
Keith Nichol, umpires Rob Knapp, your linesman Davion Stiff. Judge,
that'll be enough for a first down.
That's going to move the chains up quite a bit.
So, yeah, it was 15.
15 yards up. Ball's down the 41-yard line for Yorkville. Makes their attempt a little bit easier at trying to pave that way to the end zone.
The last thing you want to do against a really solid Yorkville side is give them that opportunity, is make their jobs easier.
Absolutely. This team is consistent. Off to Harlan again. Rolling to his right. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Gives him no result except another down. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Tackle by Brandon Solis for the Wolves.
Brandon Solis with the tackle.
Tell you what, there's not many better nights for football, I'll say.
Absolutely. Cold October evening, perfect football weather out here.
I was worried it was going to be a bit too cold, but honestly I've been pleasantly surprised. The wind's died down for sure.
It has. I thought my notes were going to blow away at the start of the game. Off to Harlan again, and he'll get a good run. 50, taken down and around the 40-yard line. That's the momentum Yorkville needed.
Tackled by Brandon Solis.
Solis again with the tackle on that one. And
good enough for a Fox's
there is the energy from Yorkville. And yeah, like you said, the last thing you want to do is give them some breathing room to operate. That's the last thing you want because this team is strong and consistent. 1st and 10 on the opposite 42. It's Beatum. Harlan again, his third carry in a row, and he'll go to his right this time, taken down.
Harlan on the carry.
By number 3, Zamarian Taylor with the tackle.
Zamarian Taylor on the stop for the Wolves.
He'll get 4 yards on that run. Brings up 2nd and 6.
I'll tell you what, Yorkville's had a lot of success on the ground so far, at least in this drive. They went in the air a little bit earlier, but obviously the pick really looks like they haven't wanted to go through the air as much since. They're definitely wary of OE's aerial coverage.
And the QB sneak.
Beat them on the keeper.
That pushes them a little bit. Entering 3rd down, waiting to see.
Tackle made by
he got 3 yards.
Jack Ponto.
It'll be 3rd and 3. Jack Ponto with the tackle, who had the interception earlier, which really gave Oswego East the momentum tonight.
3rd down for the Foxes.
Yeah, you set them up right outside the end zone, or sorry, right outside the red zone. Perfect space.
Awesome for a touchdown. And we'll see what they do. Are they going to go air or ground? And so far, it's been a battle of the running backs between TJ Harlan and Josiah Watson. It's been mano-y-mano, running back. It's going to be that again, and he's stopped.
Big stop there.
Connor Conkin on the stop for the Wolves.
That was Connor Conkin, got a huge roar from the crowd.
Brings up a 4th down for the Foxes.
It's going to be 4th and 3rd, and they're going to keep the boys on the field. They are going for this one. A risky call. It is loud here on the home side of the bleachers. You can feel it. And some difficulty getting the snap.
Surprised they didn't get called for a false start there.
Yeah, Beatum hasn't gotten the ball. Now he does. Off to Harland, and he'll go up the middle. That'll get him the first and a little bit more. Inside the 30-yard line.
Stopped by Cam Williams. Good enough for a Fox's 1st down. Ball spotted on the 24-yard line.
And he'll get a run of 11. Very solid performance from TJ Harlan tonight. And it's been just a great ground game for both of these schools.
This would be a good time to score here with about 7:50 left in the 2nd quarter. Right before halftime, trying to switch some momentum here for the Foxes. Oh, we're looking to prevent that. They're going to go right back to Holden.
Harlan again breaks a tackle.
Harlan on the carry.
And another solid run. Zamarian Taylor with the stop. And that pushes him to the 18-yard line. 2nd and 4 for the Foxes.
Really good red zone opportunity here with 2nd and 4 with 7:08 left to go in the 2nd.
We spent a lot of time in the red zone already. It's Harlan again. Tries to go to his right, but is stopped quick.
For the Foxes. Stopped on the play by Terrell Thomas.
And while you're watching this, expect to hear a lot of Watson and Harlan. Dominant backs, and TJ Harlan has been great. 8 touchdowns on the year for him, for the senior. He has been stellar. Defense chance erupting here. As it's 3rd down and 2 on the 16. Under 6.5 minutes to go. It's Beatum on the ground. Beatum still running, still going, and brought down.
On the keeper.
Another QB sneak.
That's going to get him a fresh set of downs here in the red zone.
Good enough for a Fox's 1st down.
This is a 1st and goal on the
tag. Made by Terrell Thomas.
And these two teams seem very similar. Jack Beatum is a great ground threat and a good thrower. So is Nico Valachi. TJ Harlan, a dominant back, as is Oswego East Josiah Watson.
We haven't seen East's offense go to the area today, I don't believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Not really, but these teams are strangely mirrors of each other. On the ground, running to the end zone, touchdown. Gavin Geegan with the run, 14-6.
The carry for the Foxes, good enough for a Foxes touchdown.
And that's exactly what they needed.
That changed the dynamic of this game, though, heftily. Like, the next touchdown, no matter what's going to be really important. Obviously, 14-14 is a very different game between 21 and 14. So we'll see how this goes. 21-6, pardon.
And
Kyle Nadler on the kick.
And these two teams are teams of momentum. We've seen it from Oswego East all year. They get hot very early. Yorkville, they keep the games close, but when they hold on to a lead, they hold on to a lead. They are incredible. Kyle Nadler up with the extra point. It is through
the extra point is good. Your score with 5:54 left in the first half. Wolves 14, Foxes 7.
A little over halfway through the quarter, and it is 14-7.
Proud day for Oswego East athletics yesterday. A big shout out to the Oswego East girls flag football team for their incredible 14-13 victory over St. Charles North to capture the regional championship yesterday. Big shout out to the Oswego East girls flag football team.
Quick shout out to our girls flag football team. They just secured regionals yesterday over a win against St. Charles North. Shout out to them.
It was a really thrilling game. One of my partners was there. And a 14-13 win in overtime.
Set on down to the south end zone.
Goodness.
Overtime.
If you're part of the mini cheer,
and if you are looking at this OE logo and you do see it as pink, that is because it is obviously the month of October. It is breast cancer awareness. And so the student section is in pink, and you'll see a lot of these players out here in pink. It's always a good cause, always something to look forward to. Obviously, if you're concerned, always do that research. Get checked if you need to. If you know someone, remind them to get checked and everything. Cancer is obviously a very serious thing, so it's always good to bring awareness to it.
That's right, you waving. Please keep on moving.
All right, well, pardon the skip in the video here as, it's just been a bit of a struggle. Trying to get everything to work. Technology is interesting.
Never count on Wi-Fi is the main takeaway so far from this one.
That's good enough for a Wolves. First down.
That's the run from Nico Velacci to move the chains in OB's favor. They get the first down.
It is unfortunate, though, because it is a really great game we have so far. 14-7. It's been back and forth. It's been really evenly contested. It's been a good game to watch.
An even better game to broadcast. And it would be great to live broadcast. Velacci to Watson again.
Big hit.
Watson on the carry.
You said 3 words to me the last broadcast we did, and is ground and pound. And tell you what, both offenses look at that's what they're going to be doing tonight here.
Yeah, the 2 names that you're really going to hear all night if you are watching this, Watson and Harland. Those are going to be glued into your head. I guarantee it. Velacci running out. Pass is completed. And that's going to move the chains up.
Reception by Tom Donovan.
That's the first time I've seen them go to the air today.
Good enough for another Wolves first down.
It's been a heavy ground game, but nice pass from Velacci. Put him at the 44. Time to check out the clock. It's 4 minutes, 15 seconds left. 14-7 OE. It's Watson pummeling through the crowd.
Watson on the carry.
Gets a few yards on that play.
Tackle made by Mark Smith for the Foxes.
Not few, 7 yards on that play. Ball's on the 49 now. And we have countered the Yorkville attack very well. They haven't let Yorkville get a huge momentum swift, or if any in that case.
Well, both sides of the ball. It's been really evenly contested.
Velacci's going to heave one deep, and it is caught.
Velacci's pass is
And
complete.
it's Archers with the catch. His top target moves these chains deep down. Oh, that's a first down for OE.
Good enough for an Oswego East first down.
That's going to move all the way inside the red zone. That's a huge reception.
And yeah, his favorite target is Lincoln Igems. You've seen it. I've seen it. We both saw it last week. He was getting a good chunk of the receptions. And those two are two peas in a pod. As Watson rolling to his left. Stopped short of the end zone, but solid run.
Tackled by Dylan Viscagliosi.
Dylan Viscagliosi with the tackle.
You see, it's smart. You establish a really good ground game, and then once Yorkville's starting to expect it here, you start going to the air a little bit more, and you start, exploiting, potential guesses that they're just going to keep going to the ground and pound with Josiah, and then, go through the air, get a really big gain. Now they're going to be wary of both plays, but go right back to the trusted ground game with Josiah Watson.
Yeah, unfortunately for Yorkville, Josiah Watson has legs. Also, unfortunately, Nico Velazzi has an arm. It's Watson. Doesn't get
Watson
much
on the
taken
carry.
down by a whole, I don't know what a group of foxes is, but that's what took him down.
Excuse me.
Brings up a Wolves third down.
3rd and 5.
Stopped on the play by Bryce Boxen for.
That was Bryce Boxen with the stop for Yorkville. And here's a pretty crucial play right now, 3rd and 5. Under 2 minutes to go until we reach halftime. Already very, very fast-moving game.
Seriously.
Last week it felt like it was never going to end. This one, I feel like it hasn't even started. Velazzi rolling to his right. Jukes out, and he's going to run it, and he's going to take it out at about the 4-yard line. And if that is true, that he did get out the 4, that would be 4th and 1. And that does set up 4th down for OE. And this is crucial right here.
So here's a question. You keep the offense on, you go for 6, maybe potentially 7, or do you go for that, you go for the safe option, get 3, keep it a 2-possession game?
It just depends on what game they're trying to play here. It just depends on safe or aggressive.
East does receive in the second half.
So there's a timeout on the field. Timeout Wolves.
Timeout taken by Oswego East. And yeah, it just depends. If they keep the boys on the field, if they go for 6, then it's huge. If they go for 3, then they're playing it safe, and they just get piece by piece a lead here. Just depends on what mentality they're trying to show Yorkville.
Stopped by the concession stand, staffed by the boosters. Start thinking about heading on down to the Boosters Club concession stand. Right after that, get yourself.
This is going to be a crucial play here on both sides of the ball.
And
Yorkville need this stop. Oswego East really would love these 7 points.
Feet pounding, hands clapping, mouths cheering. It is loud right now in this section. Velazzi off to Watson. And does he get there?
Watson on the carry.
At the very least, it looks like he got the first down.
Short of the end zone, but he did move enough. That's a first down.
Wolves, first down.
They'll get the first down here on the 1.
Velazzi, close snap. They're just going to try to hurdle him in.
That'll get
Does
there.
he get there? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Oswego East.
Touchdown Wolves.
And that's the game. They went for 6. They got 6. It's 20-7 now. And that sort of answers the question of who's going to get hot first. I suppose 2 questions. Oswego East got hot, and what's winning it so far? Offense or defense? Both. They've both been crucial so far for this team. Minute 27 to go as the extra point by Brigger is up Main Street, through the uprights. It is good.
And I'll tell you what, this is the second, this is the most points that Yorkville's allowed up on an opponent this season, according to Max Preps at least. They let St. Patrick put up 7. Joliet West put up 13, as well as Minooka. They shut out Plainfield East. OHS only put up 6. Plainfield South put up 19. Oswego East now, before halftime is even there, are up 21-7.
And that just shows how strong this team is. And yeah, the 3 Musketeers at it again. Valachi, Watson, Ijems.
You saw all of them very well utilized in this drive alone.
And then also some solid contributions from other receivers, Tom Donovan being one of them. What a game for these boys so far. And mind you, he's receiving in the second half. They're going to keep adding on.
That's the hope, at least.
Well, the way they're playing, then this momentum, who knows where it's going to go.
1 minute and 27 seconds is a long time in football, though.
That's
Love
true.
to hold this one out.
Brager boots it.
They're going to receive this one.
Let's hit this one, and he has a good run. Good return from Jaden Ruth.
Jaden Ruth on the return for the Foxes.
And Jaden Ruth, fun fact about him, he is a sophomore currently on varsity. And Yorkville has 3 of those on varsity. See the youth getting some touches. Oswego East, no sophomores on varsity, but Yorkville has 3. They're all playing on the defensive side of the ball. A minute 20 left to go. And it's Beatum out to his right. That's a good run. Took a hard fall outside, but it is completed. And his favorite guy in the backfield, TJ Harland, a dual threat running back. Great receiver, great runner. Those are the most dangerous kind of backs, in my opinion.
Absolutely. You know, the last thing you want, obviously, is to give up those yards after already a pretty big gain on the catch. So it's interesting to see how OE will be able to really limit him throughout the rest of the night tonight. But so far, they've done a decent job of keeping him quiet, I'd say.
Yeah, besides a couple hot streaks, they've done a pretty swell job at keeping him away. And Beatum's going to go short to Knickerbocker, and he's going to get definitely a first down.
To Jackson Knickerbocker.
And we've seen him utilized a few times this game. One of his favorite receiving targets. A couple receptions, very solid yardage from Jackson Knickerbocker. Some good stuff from the junior. Timeout on the field, minute 6 left. Yet again, Oswego East up 2 scores. It's 21-7. PA announcer thinks there's a timeout on the field, and we think the same.
We'll wait to see who it's taken off from.
There's a timeout.
And I'll take his word for it. He says, let's assume there's a timeout. That's exactly what we're going to do.
Timeout Yorkville.
And it's a timeout for Yorkville. Ball is on the 47-yard line. And Yorkville still have a pretty good amount of time to get something going. A minute 6 is light years in football. They've got plenty of resources, one of those being time to get something going.
I'm going to be a nerd here. Light year is a measurement of distance.
Same thing. You know what I mean. That's a good run. Harlan down on the 40. Well, imagine the time it is for a light year. That's like 4 years. It's a lot of time.
Good enough for a Fox.
Especially in football. Clock's running, though.
And it's going, and they got to go. Down to about 50 left. Beat him. He's going to go short to Spachalski, and he is going to be ambushed.
Colton Spachalski for the Foxes. Tackled by Letarian Thomas for the Wolves.
And the clock is still running.
Yorkville still
30
has
seconds
2
left.
timeouts left.
They're probably saving them in the close game if they want to go closer to the end zone. And it's beat him, and he's going to put up one and is caught. That's a first down.
And there the timeout will be taught. They'll take a timeout
Joe
there.
Castillo with the catch, and there's the timeout usage. Zamarian Taylor with the stop, who's been very effective out here tonight.
There is a timeout on the field.
We don't know who the timeout is for. We're assuming Yorkville. We'll wait.
Yeah, you saw a very, very, very animated Yorkville coach sprinting down the sideline, signaling a T.
That's true.
I'm going to assume that'll be a timeout Yorkville.
Yeah, it might be Yorkville.
Besides, I mean, if you're Oswego East, you don't want to stop the clock here. Give Yorkville more time to breathe.
That's true. Well, you never know. It's football. Football's a strange game.
Football's an odd sport.
It is.
But we love it. You see what appears to be a very stressed out Nico Velacci squatted here near the 33-yard line. East's own 33-yard line. He's put a lot of work in today. At least in this first half. He's really hoping his defense can stand tall here and keep it easier for him.
Nico Velacci is energy, man, and he has a lot of it. I saw him last week against Romanville chuck the helmet at the ground in frustration after a subpar sequence from the OE offense. He is passionate about football. He's passionate about this school. He's passionate about winning. As it's beat him, it's going to go overthrown. Intended for Harland, but couldn't find him. Falls incomplete. Around 15 seconds to go on 2nd and 10 for Yorkville.
Wolves still up 21-7 here with 15.2 left in the second. And big second down here.
You can hear the foot pounding right now. It's beat him yet again with the snap. He's going to target a good distance. It is caught by Castillo. Did he get it? Yes, he did. 9 seconds to go.
Just so much time and space back there. It's another timeout for Yorkville. They'll use their last one here.
For Fox's first down.
And this is one of the final plays of the half.
Is a timeout.
And that means it's one of the final plays
on the field
for Yorkville
to
score the ball before Oswego East gets the ball in the second half. Very important drive for the Foxes. Scanning the sideline, there's a solid group of players watching on the sideline, all sharing the same mentality, and that's the quarterback, Nico Velacci, that's Tom Donovan, a lot of the offense right now staying together with that same mentality, trying to cheer on their defense. Good support.
It's a big 10 seconds coming up here.
Here we go.
Crowd seems to recognize it too.
They really do. It's loud. It's beat 'em. Targeting to the end zone, floats one up. It is incomplete.
3.3 left on this clock.
And that was a heavy heave.
Nicholas Chinelli.
That was intended for Nicholas Chinelli. And that's Zamarian Taylor again with the pressuring. He's been stellar so far. And there's Kyle Naylor on the field. If my eyes do not deceive me, if it is a 19 indeed. So Yorkville's going to try to go for the easy route. They're going to kick for an extra 3 right here.
Yeah, at some point you recognize points are points. You want to get as many innings before the half. Just trying to start eating away at this lead.
There's the snap. Nadler's kick is up, and it is good.
Nadler's kick is good.
And that makes the score 21-10, and that is the half.
Wolves 21, Foxes 10.
And what a performance from Oswego East on both sides of the ball. We saw them be great on defense, just as stellar on offense. And they've been able to be so consistent against a team that's arguably even more consistent at keeping leads and not letting their opponents get any breathing room. What a performance.
It would appear the audio team in the booth is having just about as much trouble as we are here with our stream. So do grant us grace.
That says a lot about how they've been able to play music.
Either way, we have an entertaining second half in store for you guys, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Does Yorkville have 10 points or 7?
They should have 10.
Cheer team, you could take the field. Special hand for the mini cheer team out there tonight. It's Macy's birthday today on the mini cheer team. Watson on the carry. It's a flag on the play.
This shows up. The concession line was crazy. I'm sorry. It's on the lead. Not here for it.
Calls a face mask against the Foxes.
I apologize, folks. We were away. Me and Eric were getting food. The concession line was crazy. But we're back. Back on it. We're at about the halfway point through this game. A little bit into the second half. We up 21-10, as you will see later, I guess, because it's being uploaded. Dominant performance.
Watson on the carry. It's a flag on the play.
This shows up. The concession line was crazy. Gain a few yards. Give me a sec here, folks. Got to get my notes set up.
By Foxes. Rockchinesco calls a face mask against the Foxes.
And you'll be hearing a lot more of my voice than you will Eric's. He's eating some food, a Chick-fil-A sandwich, which you can get at our concession booth if you're ever at these games. About the halfway point through this game, a little bit into the second half. 10:50 left. We up 21-10 on 2nd and 8. You will see later. Off to Watson again. Being uploaded. Dominant performance.
Watson on the carry.
Few yards.
For the Foxes.
Undershot with the tackle for Yorkville. Few yards.
At the 3rd and 5, ball spotted at the 26-yard line.
At the halfway point between the line of scrimmage and the marker, it's at 3rd and 5 right now. Ball placed on the 26. And you'll be hearing a lot more of my voice than you will Eric's. Crucial defensive play for Yorkville if they want to get a stop early, try to get the ball back as fast as possible to just try to pile on some of the points. It's Valachi off. It is caught. And a solid run. Off to Watson.
This is complete to I-Jams.
His guy, Lincoln I-Jams, for first.
Daniel Kraus. There's a penalty flag.
Undershot with the tackle for Yorkville. Few yards.
At the 3rd and 5, ball spotted at the 26-yard line.
At the halfway point between the line of scrimmage and the marker, it's at 3rd and 5 right now. Ball placed on the 26. And you'll be hearing a lot more of my voice. And yeah, heavily penalized team is Oswego.
Get a
stop. They get a lot of penalties. Always the first down. After that, try to pile on some of the points. It's ball situated on the 37. It is caught for this fresh start.
This is complete to I-Jams.
His guy, Lincoln I-Jams, for first. Undershot with the tackle for Yorkville. It's Valachi to Watson, and there he goes.
Watson on the
almost
carry.
directly to the yard marker.
That's good enough for another Wolves.
And there we go, back to back first downs. Start to the half for the Oswego East Wolves.
I'll tell you what, I thought the marching wolves were already done. The marching band's already off, but here we are. That ground game.
The first down.
Yeah, different marching wolves in the field here.
Impeccable for both teams, and you couldn't have said it any better for this first start.
Watson on the carry.
Another solid run from the senior. It's Valachi to Watson, and there he goes. Exactly 9 minutes left to go in the third. Almost directly to the yard marker. P announcer says about a yard to go. And there we go, back to back.
You know, Watson keeps finding himself with a lot of space heading eastbound on. Heading eastbound on Wolves Crossing there. Heading towards that left-handed side from here.
And he does anywhere from wide open space to tight spaces. He can always
different marching
worm
wolves
out there on the
field here.
field. And here he goes again to his right. It's Watson.
Josiah Watson on the carry.
Just before the 30-yard line. That is good enough for an OE first down.
And he proved me wrong here. Now he goes down the west side of the field. I had to position myself here, figure out which way was north and south, west, east.
Exactly 9 minutes. I'm not good at that. I'm not a human compass. I'm glad that you are, so we have that to refer to.
We're on the east. We're on the west side of the stadium for future reference. I'm pretty proud of that. He's finding himself with a lot of space heading eastbound on.
About 8.5
heading
left
on Wolves Crossing there.
on the 31. Another great job from this offense. Another run upcoming. And he's brought down. He goes again to his right. It's Watson. Kraus was the one that brought him down. Just before the 30-yard line. That is good enough for an OE first down.
And he proved me wrong
Again,
here.
Kraus,
Now
fun
he goes
fact,
down the
leads
west side
this
of the field.
Yorkville team in interceptions.
I had to position myself here, figure out which way was north and south.
Very valuable piece in the secondary for them.
I'm not a human company.
Nico Velacci hasn't really given them a lot of opportunity to pick him off tonight.
Not really.
They've gone through the ground game a lot, and it's almost been a trademark OE game for this season. Really ground and pound, like you said. Just really driving it up the middle.
Just pummel. You got to believe in the run, and they have believed. And Josiah Watson's delivered. Another run. He's going to deliver again right here. Stays on his feet. A flag comes down. Kraus was the one that brought him down.
Penalty flag on the play.
That was Dylan Viscogliosi that got him out of bounds. It's against the Wolves. Holding is the call on the field. That'll bring him back. Very valuable. You can't do that, Chance, coming down from the Yorkville student section.
Velacci hasn't really given them a lot of opportunity to pick them off. Haven't heard them really in the second half. They've gone through the
Not
ground
really,
game a lot,
but
and
they're back, it looks like.
almost been a trademark OE game for this season.
There's another
Ground and
penalty
pound,
marker
like you
that comes
said.
down.
Just really driving it up the middle.
And we'll have to see what that one is.
I believe it's going to be a sideline warning. They're second of the night, if I'm not wrong.
Wow.
And a very animated LeBlanc there on the sideline.
And Tyson LeBlanc not happy with that one, as any coach wouldn't be. Dylan Viscogliosi that got him out of bounds. It's against the Wolves. Someone on the sideline that is the call said something, ref. Best course of action was to throw the penalty marker. You can't do that, Chance, coming down from the Yorkville student section. It's on the Wolves again.
Haven't heard them really in the second half.
Not really.
Calls
And
on sportsmanlike conduct against the Wolves.
calls on sportsmanlike conduct, and if the holding didn't push him back enough, then this is going to push him back even more. We'll have to see what that one is, if any.
I believe it's going to be a sideline. At this point, this is second in Aurora. Second of the night, if I'm not wrong. That's how far north they're headed here. And a very animated LeBlanc. Going back to my geography skills here.
Not happy with that one, as any. It's good to have knowledge.
It's still second and 19. With time to work with it, though. I mean,
Someone on the sideline.
there's worse.
It could be worse for them. Obviously, that's just the biggest weakness of this team is the penalties. They are heavily affected by the flags. And each yellow marker counts towards something. Sportsmanlike conduct, and if
You know, I
the holding didn't push
went
him
up back
enough,
and I
then
saw a
this is gonna
Mizzou
push him
game.
back even
And
more,
I think at one point they were
if any.
like third and 59. At this point, this is second
Jeez.
in Aurora. My goodness. This is second and 32.
And that is a
Going
third.
back to my geography skills here.
They've got to cover.
This is second in Wisconsin.
Knowledge.
Still second and 19.
Pressure coming.
With it though, I mean,
Passes the.
there's worse.
It could be worse for them.
But they have to force him to go through the air. When you're this far back, you're forced to really go through the air to keep on schedule. However, on schedule you can be at second and 32. Try and make it at least a third and manageable. Try and at least go through the air for the first down, or at least put yourself in field goal range, which they're well out of now here on the 53.
He's got the
47
arm,
wide.
so we'll see if they do that. I believe that was Mark Smith with the
Third and
deflection.
59.
My apologies if I'm.
This is second and 32.
And yeah, third and 32. A long
This is second and
long drive.
Long way to go and a short time to get there.
Couldn't have said it better. Passes the. Flacci drops back. He's going to place a deep ball. It is almost caught by Donovan Eason, just out of reach of his hands.
Well, had me up on my feet there for a second. That was. And it shows Nico does have a great arm. Obviously, they haven't utilized it as much this season. They haven't really needed to, as that ground game has been good. But obviously, these penalties are really, really hurting them. And they turn a promising drive into, it turned a 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line to a 4th and 32 on their own 47.
Long
Yeah,
drive.
that
is.
Jackson Strobel.
Long
Got to
way
give credit
go
to
and a
Jackson
short time to get
Strobel,
there.
who's the long snapper for the Wolves.
Passes the
Caden
drops back.
Briger is the
He's
kicker
gonna
and
place
punter.
a deep ball. It is
If you're familiar
almost
with
caught
his
by
name, he has a
Donovan
lot of the
Easton,
kicks.
just out of reach
Other
of his
kickers, Michael
hands.
Piorello. Yep. A little bit.
Had me up on my feet there for a second. That was.
Briger with the boot.
And it shows Nico does have a great arm. Obviously,
Solid
they haven't
kick from him,
utilized it
too.
as much this season. They haven't really needed to.
And that
As
puts
that
Yorkville
ground
in
game
another
has been
deep
good, but
situation
obviously
here
his penalties
with
have
about 7
really,
minutes left to
really
go,
hurt
down
them.
11
And they
points.
turned a promising drive into, it turned a first and 10 on the 32-yard
And
line.
the question still unanswered is how are they going to generally respond in the second half? We'll see if they can try to push themselves a little bit further, both on the field and as far as the scoreboard goes. We'll see how they respond.
I wouldn't even say that Yorkville's defense got a stop there as much as OE's offense to sort of shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, it's been a confusing game to see who has done a bigger job for the Wolves. Has it been offense or defense? They've been just as instrumental. And that puts Yorkville in another deep situation here with about 7 minutes left to go. Ball is on at the 25. It'll bring up second and third for Yorkville. Dwindling clock. About 6.5 left to go. Just over halfway through the third quarter. We'll see if they can try to push themselves a little bit further. Beat them. Go short this time. And that is good enough for the first down.
Joel Castillo interception. Tackle on the play by Jamari McKay.
The top target this game has been Joe Castillo. He made that catch to put the chains further. Jamari McKay credited with the tackle that brought him down. Game to see who has done a bigger job for the Wolves. Has it been offense or defense? They've been just. Ball moves to the 32. Ball is on at the 25. It'll bring up second and third for Yorkville. Dwindling clock. About 6.5. Ball beats him flag just as it reached his hands. They're going to say false start for Yorkville. Go short this time.
It's nice seeing a flag going the other way for once.
That might be the first time I've seen that this game, if I'm not mistaken. Yorkville's a good job of staying out of penalties. That catch to put the chains further. And yeah, that'll move him back quite a bit. Credited with the tackle that brought him down. Quite a bit was a little strong. Only 5 yards. Ball's put on the 27. They just went out very far for the huddle. That was my confusion. Dwindling clock. About 6.5. Ball beats him flag just as it reached his hands. Harland with the ball. Gets, I'm going to say false start. Tiny bit of rushing room.
It's nice seeing a flag going the other way for once.
That might be the first time I've seen that this game, if I'm not mistaken. Priorello with the tackle, and Tyrell Thomas are credited with that. And yeah, that'll move him back quite a bit. We said in the first half, I'm going to say it again, this has been moving quite fast. Was a little strong, as we're in the third quarter already with 5 minutes to go. Last game, if we were in the same spot, we'd be just reaching halftime.
Seriously.
Pacing has been very confusing.
It's only 8:30. We're already over halfway through the third.
Only 90 minutes through. Beatham's going to go down the field. It is caught. Joe Castillo again. He's got room to run. 10, 5, brought down. A boomstick for the OE defense, but what a run from Castillo.
Tackle by Zamarian Taylor.
Zamarian Taylor with the tackle. Tyrell Thomas
and with that. It's an injury timeout on the field.
Said in the first half, I'm going to say it again. Injury on the field. Quite fast. As we're in the third quarter already with 5 minutes to go. Looks like a pause here. There's an injury on the field. Reaching halftime.
Seriously.
Pacing has been very confusing.
It's only 8:30. We're already over halfway through the third.
Only 90 minutes through. If it's number one, which is what I'm told, that'd be Brandon Solis. Joe Castillo again. He's got room to run. Our training staff coming out to check up on him. A boomstick for the OE defense, but what a run from Castillo. As it comes out, the Jamaican Pepper.
Hey, students,
Zamarian Taylor with the tackle.
The concession
and
stand. Please go sit down. Injury timeout on the field. If you're congregating
Injury
for
on
the
the field.
concession stand, please go sit down.
Solis walking off the field. Wise words. We're just spoken from our wonderful PA announcer. Here's a tip for you. Little Carter tip: if you're ever at a football game, move. If you're walking, if it's number one, concession stands, the walkways in between the stands and the concession stand, anywhere. Check up on them. Please be mobile.
Solis is able to walk off the field under his own feet with unassisted, so that's good news. At least hopefully we'll see him back on the field shortly.
Very good sign. We will see if he is okay. Walking.
This is a 1st and goal, though, from the 8-yard line for Yorkville. This is a very, very, very big drive for them. It's going to be important.
And this is the play to get their heads back in the game here. And the football back in the end zone, which they've craved. They've done it once. Can they do it again?
That's good news. At least hopefully see him back on the field shortly.
Very good sign. Beadham's going to run it, and he is brought down quick.
Goal, though, from the 8-yard line for Yorkville. This is a very, very, very big drive for them.
That's number 87, Jack Ponto, with the stop. This is the play to get their heads back in the game here.
He's been quite the focal point of this offense, the young junior. Sorry. He's been pretty solid this season. You hear his name a good little bit floating around.
He's been great. Going to run it, and he is brought down quick.
Goal, though, from the 8-yard line for Yorkville. Very big.
2nd and goal. 87, Jack Ponto. With 4 minutes to go. Just to give you
quite the focal point of this offense, the young
a checkup on the time. And the chance starting back up in the section. Beadham looking to the end zone, a bit overthrown and incomplete.
Not the best route running either. It looked like 2 Yorkville players ended up colliding in the end zone there as well.
Yeah, I couldn't tell which one it was intended for. Just to give you. Now it's 3rd and goal. Ball is on the 5. And the chance starting back up in the section. Beadham looking to the end zone, a bit overthrown and incomplete.
Not the best.
Yeah, you talk about crucial. This is about as crucial of a set as it'll get. And we have another injury on the field. 3rd and goal. Ball is on the 5. I believe that is number 9, AJ DeVito. That is down.
We're trying to get you a shot of the really nice harvest moon we have here at Blood Moon. Back in the backdrop here of our stadium.
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that.
Doesn't look like it's going to be bright enough for our camera.
That is, I didn't even know that was there. That's crazy. I couldn't even notice that. Yeah, that is, I believe that
barely
is
showing
number
up.
9. If you're in the Oswego, Aurora area, take a look outside. There's a wonderful blood moon.
Really nice.
Plainfield East 20, Joliet West 7 in the 3rd quarter.
The backdrop.
DeVito still being down as he just gets up.
28, Plainfield Central 0.
That is, I didn't even know that was there. Able to walk off on his own feet, so that's a good sign.
Joliet Central 0.
One of the top targets in the system. We hope to see him back on the field soon.
Now you wonder, how is Yorkville going to, bounce back after that blow to their offense?
And AJ DeVito, the leader in receiving yards for the Foxes this year, so that is a blow. But they've got backup. They've got Joe Castillo.
It's a big 3rd down.
Yes, a big 3rd down right now.
3rd and goal from the 5.
Beadham rolls to his right. He's going to run it, and he is stopped.
Beetham on the keeper. Stopped on the play by Connor Griffin.
That was Connor Griffin with the stop. And that's 4th and goal. Beadham only got a yard on that one.
Looks like they'll go for 3, but OE is very wary of the fake here.
And we have Fox's 4th down.
Oh, they're going for it.
And here we go. This is a huge play right now. They are going for it. Harlan in the back. He's going to go. Does he get there? No, he cannot.
Stopped on the play.
And he is stopped. Oswego East takes over at the 4-yard line.
That is a huge, huge stop in the context of this game. That is massive. You look at the timing, 2:55 left from the clock in the 3rd. And you look at all the momentum that's been mounting here for Yorkville to drive all the way down to the 5-yard line. And they managed to hold them off. Now you wonder, can they storm back across the field? Can they put together a hopefully drawn-out march down the field, trying to eat away this clock, and hopefully end it with 7?
And that is a great lift of pressure off of this team. And that sort of eases them back into things where now they have an 11-point lead. Can they keep it? And we have a solid run up the field.
Watson on the carry. That's good enough for another Oswego East first down.
Another first down for the Wolves. We've seen a lot of those tonight. They've been stellar.
Made by Dylan Viscagliosi.
Dylan Viscagliosi credited with bringing him down. It's Valachi off to Watson again.
Watson
Trampled on that
tackled
one.
On the play by Brock Janesko for the Foxes.
And Brock Janechko with the tackle there.
It's 170 yards on a night for Josiah Watson.
7?
Wow.
170.
Couldn't. 170 yards for Josiah Watson tonight. What a game from the senior.
You wonder if he can, top what he did in Willowbrook. 208 yards on that night.
Valachi,
2 rushing touchdowns.
Valachi scrambles. He's taken down.
Valachi and the keeper tackled
Very
on the
quick.
play by Bryce Boxa for the Foxes. Loss of 2. Ball spotted at
Bryce
the
Boxa
18-yard line.
able to bring Valachi down.
It's up a 3rd and 10 for the Wolves.
And here we go from the Yorkville defense, starting to find a rhythm again after some inconsistencies. And they've held them to a 3rd and 10 on the 18. Nearing the 1-minute mark in the 3rd quarter.
Here for Edgewood, answering MHB's 2 scores in that first quarter, and their offense is a little.
And now the clock is running, and we are at, and now the clock stops as a timeout is used. Stops at 47.1.
East will use their first time out of the half.
So far, not to be premature, but the player of the game so far has been, yet again, for the second week in a row, number 2 running back, Josiah Watson. He has been stellar. Over 150 yards rushing so far this game. And he is the heartbeat of this team, man. He is incredible.
Offensively, he's been their best option all season. Going through that run game, I was able to ask him actually when I ran into him if he's planning on playing in college. He said he is, so that's something obviously you want to look into or look forward to. A lot of these players obviously that's a dream. And
fed off the momentum.
I know Yorkville, they have a couple of college commits. Their quarterback's a college commit. Their number 1 option is college commit.
MHB
or not
has got to dig in and try to come away with.
That's like a flag on the play.
I wasn't aware that some of the guys were college either recruited or committed.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I did not mean commit. I meant recruited.
Yeah, you're good.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, their quarterback has been I believe Wisconsin Eau Claire. Sorry.
Field position, the way their offense
give
has
him an
been
offer.
rolling.
As well as there's another school in there. I just can't remember it.
Vikings
Write it down,
will
unfortunately.
reverse it.
But it's always something you look forward to if you're a player.
Yeah, good for him, man. That kid has talent. And it's Watson again. And he breaks a tackle. What a juke right there. And he gets mobbed.
Watson on the
Fans
carry.
want a flag. They're not going to get one.
Stripes was right there in the perfect position to see it.
Tackled by Jaden Ruth for the Foxes.
And trying to find some running room, I believe was Hag across the 30.
Brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, that's somebody who hasn't touched the ball here on.
Clock running.
You
We're
can
at
understand
4th
the
and
frustration
2.
here because those 5 yards would give Oswego East the automatic first down, but as it stands, it's 4th and 2 in their own half. They're not going to give it to them, so we're going to switch sides here for this next quarter, it looks.
And clock's just going to run out. And upcoming is really going to be
Offense
the last
is
chance
Colin
here
Haig. He
for
had a nice
Yorkville
kick
to cement
return
something.
at the end of the second quarter, and
And that'll do it for the third.
decent run there off reverts.
21-10, Oswego East.
It's still a 2-possession game, so there is still a lot to fight for. You hope that Oswego East can hold off. Their defense has been pretty solid tonight, as it has been really all season. Their defense hasn't really given up a whole lot. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
And they've been, like you said, they've been great at not letting these opponents get anything. And nights like this one really make you
Breggers on the
love
kick.
football atmospheres. A
Wolves.
band, the cheer team, a cold night, slight breeze, Friday night lights. It doesn't get much better.
It doesn't get much more high school football than this, really. A beautiful blood moon in the background as well.
If you're outside, take a look.
And this one's thumped away. This is gonna land around the 30 where it's gonna be picked up and received to
Breggers kick
around the
fielded by
40-yard
Jade
line.
Ruth.
That's Jade Ruth on it. Yorkville will take over on their own 40-yard line. They're looking to put something together here as the fourth quarter begins. 11:47 left in the clock. It's gonna be 1st and 10 from the 40.
Yeah, let's see what Jack Needham and the crew can do.
They've remained relatively quiet so
Not
far.
done it yet. Now would be a good time to call home and ask for that ride, or text home and ask for that ride home.
And as famously said in the song Closing Time, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. This will be a QB keeper. He's not going to get very much out of it, though.
Beat them on the keeper, stopped on the play.
He'll get maybe a yard or two.
Jack Ponto on the stop. Assisted by Cam Williams.
And Jack Ponto, like I said earlier, he's been a really solid. It's been a really solid season for him here on as a junior. Sorry, I'm really looking forward to seeing him and a couple of these other juniors for that senior year.
The 42-yard line.
Obviously, it's going to be a year of change. You have Nico Velacci, iJams, you have Josiah Watson all graduating. So, obviously, just like that was the big three. Those were the heartbeats of this offense. So we'll see how that changes, but that's in a year. Let's focus on now. 11 minutes left here, 2nd and 8. A little flea flicker in the backfield, but he'll be taken down. There's a flag on the play.
Ruth on the reverse.
There is a
Stopped
flag.
on the play by Jack English.
That's Jack English with the stop, flag on the play. Jaden Ruth received the flea flicker. He didn't get much.
It's a flag on the play.
And yeah, like you said, it'll be a year of change next year. This is a pretty good amount of seniors on the team, and after this year, they will obviously be gone, and you'll see the juniors step up for a bigger role, but also the current sophomores
the
on
offense here
junior
tonight.
varsity come in.
Now let's come see the call.
27.
Looks like there's no flag on the play. They tossed it and they discussed and they decided no flag is needed. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 here on their own 39-yard line for Yorkville. Oswego East hoping for a real big stop. This would be big. Two covering deeper for Oswego East around their 47-yard line. This is going to go through the air. Big pass deep to the right. Broken up.
Beat those passes incomplete.
It's Solis again. No flag on this one. This is going to be 4th and 11.
10 for Jaden
The
Ruth.
big shot to the upper left. Around the 30-yard line is where that one would have
Pass
fallen.
was defended by Cam Williams.
Cam Williams on the breakup. Sorry, not Brandon Solis. My
Brings up a
mistake.
4th down for the Foxes.
That is a huge play for the Wolves here, though. It's still a 2-possession game. They're looking to extend it to 3. That might seal it out. I don't want to say that, though.
7-13, 4:32 in the third quarter.
Any points help at this point.
MHB
You know, to
ball.
see what momentum they can bring in.
First and
Kick it.
10.
Marion Taylor
Get it
already
going.
in the
There's
backfield to
Hag
get this
right
kick.
there.
Not a terrible kick, and this will be fielded around the 18-yard line. That's where the Wolves will start the ball. We'll start with the ball. So, Carter, I want to go back to some of your questions you asked at the beginning of the original broadcast, which is now probably lost to time or whatever. But you asked a few questions, and I want to hear your answers on them now.
So if we look at this, my first one was what's going to win the game, offense or defense? My answer to that, we have seen both, but I would say offense. Stellar play from the three-headed monster of Valachi, Ijams, and Watson. And they've really done the biggest job, I would say, in giving Oswego East the 11-point lead that they have. And my second question was, can OE
start the drive?
Put up a good fight against such a heavily carried squad that are 6-0? And the answer to that has been yes. They have put up a great game so far. This is the most points Yorkville have given up all year,
Brooks
which is
surveying
21.
The defense. We'll go back to
And that was
Hag again.
Basically
Got a
before
first down and
the second half even began.
more.
And the third
Pushed out of
question
bounds across the
was
48.
who's going to get hot first? You could probably guess the answer to that one. It was Oswego East.
I want to be a little bit of a contrarian here because I think in that first question, what would win this offense or defense? I think defense has really stood out to me today. Obviously, the very big interception, which set up the drive to start on the 17-yard line. Here's Nico Valachi with the keeper. He'll drive forward a bit, maybe get a yard or two out of this. This will be around a 3rd and 2-ish on their own 25.
Avoiding a third straight.
Like I was saying,
3 and out, and now
obviously the interception that set up the second touchdown.
Put together a drive.
And you had the big stop
And they'll go on the ground with Wilson.
1st and goal from the
Wilson.
5.
Audi
I think just
had
the amount of times the
little
defense has really
seam
stood on its
there,
head and
but
put the team on
nicely
their back. I
defended
think
once again
for me, I think the
by
defense wins
Edgewood's
this
front
one.
7.
But I guess it is good if you're
It's a
able to
hard-earned 3 yards.
fight over this because not fight but debate this. That shows you really the all-around team, all-around
Edgewood's pretty stout up
performance from this OE Wolves team.
It's definitely difficult to choose because it could go either way. It could go offense or defense.
Right, 3rd and 1 here. Josiah Watson will take this one.
Second
Will
and
he get the
7.
first? It looks like he will.
Watson on the carry.
We'll see where they
Again,
spot
back
it.
to Hag.
They will
And
give
he
him the
was
first
bait
down
attack,
here on
but
the
he came
30-yard
out. There was
line.
a lot of
Yeah, that was
open
first
field
down.
if he could
Potentially a
slip past
touchdown
that.
saving
They
tackle.
continue to
Hag
eat at this
able
clock.
to
8:30 left.
Get
in
free
the
of that,
fourth.
but well played
They
on
look
the
to see out this
perimeter.
2-possession game. 21-10 is still your
Another 8
score.
yards on that, so getting Colin Hag involved.
OE
here
only with 2
on
timeouts.
this
Foxes
drive.
still have all 3 of theirs.
3rd and 2. Gotta imagine
And
4
Yorkville
down
have
territory
time.
for MHB.
They got plenty of it. We'll just have to see.
I mean,
How they
Yorkville was
play.
they were able to put
Blitz
together a
coming.
scoring drive with
They'll
field
stay
goal.
on the ground with
drive that
Wilson
ended
and
in a
has
field
enough
goal
for the first.
in just a minute and 50 seconds.
Yeah,
It shows you
maybe
it
2,
really
got
does not
about
take
3
much
and a
time to
half.
march down the field.
He's been held in check here tonight. 9 carries for just 30 yards.
Watson on the carry.
But this ground game
Big
does
runs
allow
to
them to
start,
continue
but
eating at that clock. Obviously,
That was
the
Eli
doesn't stop
Meyer who
when there's down by contact on the ground.
13-yard touchdown run.
Just continues to eat at that clock to eat the time down.
It
And
sticks though with
See this one out.
2:35 rolling here in this 3rd quarter. MHB find themselves down a couple scores.
just like you heard,
Here's
200
Gross
yards. He
coming
only
in.
needs
Under
8
pressure,
more.
firing deep for
to
Hag.
match
Jump
what he's
ball
got.
and overshot everyone.
What
Tried for the deep bomb.
and what a performer, Josiah Watson.
Ball's
He's hit the
incomplete.
200-yard mark
Bringing some
officially.
pressure that time. They've been pretty effective with their base front, but
Josiah Watson again. He'll get his 208 and some as he crosses the 50-yard line.
pocket.
This will be more than enough for an OE first down.
Last 3 drives for the
Josiah
Vikings.
Watson
They punt.
again. Another
Punt.
dominant performance on the ground. It's not the first time we've said that. It's not the last time we'll say it. And you can tell how much his contributions are appreciated here by this OE home crowd. Even the parents chanting it.
And they love Josiah Watson here, and so do we. He has been maybe the most important piece of the entire Oswego East season.
Now Nico in front of Watson. Watson standing about 5 yards back, 5-6 yards back.
Downs, and then another punt.
Now Nico will keep this one.
2 receivers out to the
Oh,
left.
he just can't get enough going up front.
Fire to the flats for
This might be a loss of 1 at most, and it will be. This is going to be a 2nd and 11 from their own 49.
2nd and 11 ball spotted at the 49-yard line.
Clock continues to run, though. 6:07 left on the clock here. Is it a banana or is it not a banana?
I think it's a pepper.
I was told it was a pepper. I was told very, not aggressively, but passionately that it was a pepper.
DeRozier
then where's the
slipping
stem on
past
the
a few
end?
tacklers. We'll see
We're back
where
on the
he
we're back
stepped
on
out.
the marching
Oh,
band
wow, it was.
tradition. In case you couldn't pick up on it, Josiah Watson will take the ball again. He'll continue driving down Main Street. He'll get beyond the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up what looks like around 4, maybe 3.
Is it a banana?
Ball spotted at the 46-yard line.
I think I just got to ask again tomorrow.
I still think it's a
Tackle
pepper.
made by Brock Janesco for the Foxes.
Clock winding down quite a bit, and we have about 5 minutes left.
They would love to continue eating away this clock, though, with the first down. It's 3rd and 8 on their 46. On Yorkville's 46.
And now each yard, it doesn't really count about putting points. Well, it does. Each yard always goes for that. But now it's about just draining this clock out.
Now Nico will go on the keeper. He'll find some space on the left-hand side. He'll get the first down.
Did a good job of staying
How
in
big
bounds
is that
for
in terms
Henry
of
DeRozier with his
clock
second
management?
Reception here tonight.
That is good enough for
Nicely
another
done.
Wolves first down.
To answer your question, huge. That'll eat up a lot of clock.
Catch the ball.
If you have not called for a ride home yet,
Nice job.
We've got under
Tiptoeing
5 minutes
along
left
that
here in this
sideline.
4th quarter.
Third
4:35
down
left on the
and
clock.
short.
And running.
Officially call it 3rd and 2. Back under center goes Hendrickson.
What a
Play
statement
action.
win this would be
Looking to pass.
if Oswego
Under
East can pull
pressure.
this one off
Throw
to
it.
be the
And
undefeated
just throwing it
23rd,
away. Incomplete.
23rd in-state Yorkville Foxes.
So now
That would
a
be huge.
crucial 4th down.
Josiah Watson up Main Street once
Watson
again.
on the carry.
Important to mention the moon has
Tackled
risen,
by Dylan
and it's
Descovia.
gained
Go with the
about
pass.
like a yellowish
They're
color.
on 3rd and 2, and it did not pan out.
It's a beautiful sight.
Brings up a 2nd and 8 ball spotted at the 32-yard line.
And we've added about a minute since that first down. It's 3:40 left now. Question is, when do Yorkville use those timeouts? They have all 3 of them.
It's a good question. Look, I feel like Oswego East is trying to bait them into using them. Josiah Watson will go on the ground again. He'll move up the left. He'll be swallowed up by a pack of Foxes,
Watson on
but
the
not
carry.
before getting at least around 5-ish yards in there on the 2nd and 8.
There's a timeout
And there they
on
go.
the field.
And
There's
finally,
that timeout.
they force Yorkville into their first.
Hey, students, there's 3:21 left. It's time to call for a ride home or text for a ride home. Again, call for that ride home. I could probably give you a ride home. You could pay me in Dick's Mini Donuts.
Oh, I don't know if I would ride home. Would you ride home with the PA guy?
I think I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I mean, he better have, you know, some Dick's Mini Donuts.
I guess I really got to try him here before the season's over. I don't think I've ever had him here in my 3 years here so far.
Scores from around the area in the 4th quarter. Manuka 10, Oswego 3.
Oh, wow.
That's big. If you couldn't hear, our crosstown rivals Oswego down by 7 to Manuka. If you want to check the score for that, you are able.
And keep in mind, not last week, but the week prior, Oswego had lost to this Yorkville side. What was it, 14-6, something like that. I said it earlier in the game.
10 point. I think it was 16 to 6.
16-6. There you go. So just how big is that heading into the crosstown game next week as Josiah Watson is brought down? It's going to be a 4th down.
That is a huge.
And another timeout is called.
Bryce Boxa for the Foxes.
Yeah, that would be huge for crosstown. That's a lot of momentum being shifted. If you are not aware, the Crosstown Classic is next week. There's another timeout on the field. Yorkville will only have 1 timeout left now.
Folks, a special thank you to the Oswego East Athletics Booster Club. The hard work of the dedicated volunteers who make up the Booster Club is greatly appreciated by coaches, student athletes, and the administration. They are responsible for our ability to stream games via the NFHS network. We encourage all families to seek opportunities to volunteer with this great nonprofit organization.
Now, it looks like East is going to go for it here on 4th down.
Questionable decision.
It is just 4th and 1. They're looking to eat as much time as they possibly can. They'll call a timeout here.
And quite a choice to go for it.
On the field.
And they don't, at this point, it's not
Out.
about points, it's about just going
Decision
forward.
time for offensive coordinator Chris Ballback.
I hate to say it, but 3:14 is still a lot of time left in a football game.
Running
That
the
is.
ball in these situations.
But what is a downside for Yorkville is now they've got only 1 timeout left after they were baited into using 2 of them.
But
It's a 2-possession game still as well with
you will see
3:14
what
left
they
to
dial
go.
up.
An 11-point lead here for the Wolves.
Back into the gun. It is Meyer alongside Hendrickson. He's the short yardage back. They will pass.
And a Let's Go
Firing.
Wolves, the chant from the
Caught.
marching band.
Enough for the first down, and a
Fabulous
few
marching
more
band.
goes
Mention that
Colin
adjective.
Haig.
They'll be heading to Illinois State
tackle
University
was-
for a competition. And Josiah Watts up the middle. He'll hit the circle button. He'll get into the 5-yard line on this 4th and 1. He'll get the first down and
Set it
some.
up for a Wolves first down.
Now, a man down in all the confusion. You just hope it's not Josiah.
There's an
Hope it's not
injury
anyone.
timeout on the field.
And the crowd of blue and white is starting to subside. Hopefully we can see a number to inform you folks of who was down. We do not know.
Kind of rips him down from the back of the jersey.
Stadium falls silent. And we still
Liberace now
are not
stepping.
aware.
Dangerous spot there.
Out a little bit, takes his helmet off. You wonder what's going through his mind. Obviously, the opportunity to defeat a previously undefeated team.
It's a lot.
A top 25 side in the state. On your own home turf. I guess home grass.
And it was a Yorkville player who was down. It was not Josiah Watson. That was our question.
And it looks like he'll be able to walk off unassisted as well.
That's number 11, the OC. Which those brothers, I've noticed. They was called Josie brothers. Caleb and Dylan, they are the heartbeat of this Yorkville defense. They were getting a lot of the tackles and a lot of the balls.
Wonder how that dressing room is like. That should be kind of fun, playing with your own sibling.
I feel like it gets intense though whenever it comes to if someone performed better, it gets pretty intense at the household.
Something like that.
Must be a fun dinner table as well.
First and goal from the 4-yard line here with just under 3 minutes left. Josiah Watts is going to take it up the middle. He's going to punch it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolves!
And that is, I think, the play that puts this game out of reach.
That may just have done it.
They
27-10. Wolves
really
find
wanna
themselves
watch that
leading.
sort of tackle around the back of the shoulder pads.
And 17 points is the lead now for the Wolves. That might have just been the killing blow. As the fight song rings out through the stadium.
Well, on a quiet piano.
The life here on this drive. 4
piano.
receptions for the senior.
Whatever it's called. My gosh, volume.
This kick is
Considering it was a kick.
Yeah, I hear
They're
you.
back at full volume now, though.
Moves the sticks. Important 4th down conversion.
That brings this game to a 3-possession game. That is huge with 2:48 left on the clock. And Yorkville still with only one timeout left.
Again here today. We're down now, but HB trying to stop the Edgewood momentum.
What an incredible game this has been for Oswego East. It's been a showcase, offense and defense. It's really been just the perfect, complete game for them.
Absolutely. This has been an impeccable watch for us.
Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient.
It shows they are able to perform under the lights in the biggest moments when the lights shine the brightest. They were able to perform, especially here at home, and they look to carry this momentum into crosstown. How big would that be?
Located at 1840.
There's going to be a flag on the play here.
51 next to Pizza Hut, or call
2:48 left remaining in the fourth.
It's going to go against the Wolves.
At Mound City Bank, we're more than just a local
Offsides on the
community
kick.
bank. We're your dedicated partner for all of your financial needs. Whether you're looking for a personal or business account, we have a range of
28-10
options,
with
including
2:48
free checking designed
left
to suit
on this
your
one.
lifestyle.
I
When
don't
it
know who
comes
would have
to
predicted
loans,
this coming
you
into this
can trust
match.
that every decision is
Certainly
made
not me.
locally by our knowledgeable lenders who truly understand the needs of our community.
Come see how Mound City Bank can make banking easier and more personalized for you. Stop by or
Yes, this
call
is
us
very
in Mount Vernon at
uncharacteristic of
608-437-2685.
Yorkville. We've seen them
Mound City Bank is proud to be here for you.
dominate
With offices
on the
Never
football
have they given up
fields.
28
Belmont,
points this
Kansas City,
season.
and
Never
Menlo
mind
Point.
21. I guess you say the other way around. They haven't given up 21, never mind 28.
or 20.
But I digress. We can delve into the infinitely complicated space of grammar another time. That one will count.
Hag
Deep
being
kick
helped off the
lands
field,
inside the
and now it'll
5.
be first
And he'll go
down
ahead
for
and carry this
MHB.
one out.
Setting up the screen to Meyer.
But he is snuffed in the backfield. He's not going to get past the 15-yard line as he's taken down by a pack of Wolves.
Stopped on the play by Connor Conkin.
On that one,
Jeremy Rivers also with the assist on the tackle.
just bearing the load even further, that just brought him back quite a bit.
This will be 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on their own 16-yard line. A lot of space they have to get through.
Quite a bit away.
That one was
You can expect quite an aerial game.
initially
I would
sniffed out,
assume
but
here.
Meyer
So first of all, keep
able
the
to
clock
stay
from
on
running
his
too much.
feet.
Second of all,
Yeah, unreal play
it's a
there
big chunk
for
play,
Eli
so-
Meyer.
too deep here for us. We go east. And it'll come immediately out, and it's a quick fired pass, bullet pass in the air.
caught.
This will be caught around the 38-yard line, and Yorkville hit the hurry up.
Tackle made by Cam Williams.
And they've got to start moving.
Jaden Ruth on the reception.
Well, again, that big chunk play brings them from their own 16 to the 35-yard line. That's a 19-yard gain right there. Now under pressure, quarterback is sacked behind the line of scrimmage.
halfback screen nicely.
This is going to be second
On
and
the play
deeper.
by
Number
Michael
44.
Priorello.
It was Michael Priorello with the stop.
Ball spotted at the 32.
This is going to be second and 13. Now in through the air. This is going to be brought down before he's run out of bounds. It looks to look at the first down on here, though.
Pass is complete to
Owen
Joe
Wrist
Castillo.
could not
Joe
bring
Castillo
down
will
Meyer.
come down with the
I've
catch.
seen that name a
Good
lot.
job.
Joe Castillo, he's been the
For
top target for
Fox's
Yorkville
first
tonight.
down. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line.
They're making progress here. Clock still running.
Above
149 left on it
understanding
as we
what the play was
continue
gonna
going
be, but
down.
Meyer did a better job of excelling
Yorkville putting
one-on-one.
together a solid drive, though.
I'll go back to Meyer.
Another
this time
pass
on
through the
ground.
air. Somehow, Yorkville come down with it, and they'll take their last time out of it, it would appear.
And AJ DeVito somehow drags that down under double the pressure. He still makes that.
Good enough for a Fox's first down.
And that's characteristic of him. DeVito does lead this Yorkville team in receiving yards before this game, at least.
Meyer showing a
What is
burst
the
of
strategy
speed
here
and
for
a
Yorkville,
late
though? I mean,
flag
you
flies
get the touchdown. You're still, I can't do math, but you're still 2 possessions out of
in for a
it.
hold.
Just push, just go.
No flag will be thrown on this one as this pass is broken up.
If you're Yorkville, you just can't take a stop for an answer. You can't take no's from this defense. You just have to keep pushing.
But even still, like what I'm saying, it's like, you score a touchdown, great, but if you don't recover that onside kick, then Oswego East just runs out the clock, kneels a few times, and it's over. So it's interesting to see. Obviously, you can't just give up on a game. Obviously, just food for thought.
And that's where the power of belief comes in. You just got to believe in yourself and your school and your teammates to just fight for every single last thing.
Obviously, for Oswego East, you cannot switch off defensively, and it doesn't look like they're planning on it anytime soon.
In the second half.
Oh, the pass tipped, can't quite be brought down, but it's incomplete. Thomas will get credit for breaking that one up. This will bring up 3rd and 10 from the 27-yard line with 1 minute and 11 seconds left on the clock.
And a read from Latarian.
27-yard line.
Yeah, he had him read the entire way.
2nd and 13 instead of 1st
Didn't
and
give him
10
more than, what, 2
inside the
feet of
red
space
zone.
at any given moment, it looked like.
It's 1:11 left to go.
Go back to Meyer. Meyer tries the outside. Now we'll cut back inside.
Now
still on his feet.
Play.
There goes Meyer across the far sideline and into the end zone for the touchdown.
This throw finds
Forget about
the back.
the hold. Eli Meyer says, "I'll do it again." This time
I believe that was
into the
Jack
end
Ponto with the
zone.
breakup.
And now
Sort of fires into
27-19 the score pending the PAT. What a run from the junior.
Yeah, second run of the touchdown run of the night.
Brings up 4th and 10. Yorkville's going to go for it. I mean, I guess they're sort of forced into going for it, though, I guess.
And this is really it now. This is do or die game or not.
1 minute and 3 seconds left in the clock.
Oh, a huge PAT try.
Foot stomps and claps. That's about all that are going through my eardrums right about now. Very We Will Rock You-esque.
Kick the extra point here.
Similar rhythm.
They make it a 27-20 game.
Now there's a snap. A lot of space on the right. This will be brought down. This is going to be a first down.
32-yard line.
And some. They'll get inside the 10-yard line. They'll bring it down to around the 7-yard line. 53.6 left in the clock.
That was Colton Spielski with the grab.
Kick is up, and
That's
it
the
is
one
through.
that is going to keep Yorkville in this one.
So 27-20 the score. Just under a minute left in the third.
This is going to be a
Eli
timeout
Meyer
for the Wolves.
ends the Edgewood run.
And Tyson LeBlanc is fired up right now.
Oh,
Tonight's broadcast
I lied.
brought to you by
No,
Mountain
this is
City Bank,
timeout
building
Wolves.
lasting relationships
State and
with
PA say
premier
timeout
financial
Foxes, but
solutions and
it was taxed from the Wolves. So, whose is it actually? I'm not sure. But there's a time on the field. That's all that
by
matters.
the Mount Horeb Barneveld
And also in a
Gridiron
fun little
Club,
bit of call and response.
an organization focused on
Got
assisting the development
Stadium
of
PA.
youth football
There's a
players
timeout.
in Mount Horeb.
And by the way, the scoreboard was fixed. It was
Possession
a
number 7,
timeout for the
touchdown
Foxes.
drive for the Vikings.
But a little bit of call and response.
68
There's a
yards
timeout.
on that
Crowd
one.
asks where. Stadium PA goes on the field, and to which the crowd replies, "Oh."
Under 49 seconds to go.
That's the percent I got on my math test.
Huge answer after
Let's bring this clock back up to
Edgewood
51
scoring
though.
27.
If I got the right signal from the referee. I'm a genius.
I was mistaken. 51 seconds to go. My apologies.
Looking for the stop here, the Wolves. Yorkville find themselves first and goal on the 7-yard line. But this one will be fired in the end zone. And brought in for a touchdown.
Pass is complete.
That makes it 16-28. Not quite done yet. They'll go for 2.
Enough for a Fox's touchdown.
Maybe. They'll still go just for the one kick, for the 1 point, with the kick after touchdown. Goodness.
Unanswered points, Brad.
Unless they're looking to fake it, but we'll see how this goes.
They'll now try to
Kick is up,
rely on their defense
and it is good.
to get a stop here.
28-17, 11 points separate these two teams again with 46 seconds on the clock. 46.1 seconds on the clock. The Wolves to receive the kickoff coming.
Here we go. And if Yorkville are likely going to kick onside, if they don't get it, then that's it.
Back and forth we go.
Even if they do get it,
fun one.
They would need to score a touchdown and then get back in.
These teams.
No, they would need to do a touchdown, a 2-point, and then a field goal to win this, I think, if my math is right. Because, yeah, they would need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion successful, and a field goal to win this one in 46.1 seconds. So we'll see how this ends. 46.1 left in the clock, 28-17, Wolves leading this in the fourth quarter.
Conference championship on the line as well.
Olsen's kickoff is fielded and taken out across the 25.
And a crucial kick right now for Yorkville.
Around there, and that's where Gannon Bakestead and company
Onside
will set
is
up.
recovered.
And this is going to be recovered by Oswego East.
Yeah,
this is going to be all she wrote in a play or two.
Not really outside of the one touchdown.
That was Tom Donovan with the recovery. What a game we saw.
It was entertaining. 28-17. I mean, it goes to show just how much of a bit of a shootout this ended up being towards the end. It goes to show it was two talented teams tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Victory formation for the Wolves.
Yorkville's undefeated streak ends here. Plant the tombstone. Oswego East will come away with a 28-17 win.
It's been more.
Carter, what are your thoughts here on what we saw tonight?
It's just good football. That's just good football from Oswego East. And for a team that was 6-0 before tonight, for a team with a 23rd ranking in the state of Illinois, what a performance to take them down. And that does it. 28 Wolves, 17 Foxes. And that's the biggest win of the season so far.
And what a time to get it right before crosstown. How do you take this momentum into arguably the biggest game of the season? And 253 yards for Josiah Watson. Are you kidding me?
That kid's amazing. He really is. And he was the biggest tide in this crashing of Yorkville.
Set up the run.
What a big
solid
game we have next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do really appreciate you giving us some grace here as we try to, smooth out these technical difficulties, which hopefully we will have all ironed out, especially by the basketball season, which we're looking so forward to broadcasting as well. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. From Oswego East, I'm Eric Gonzalez with Carter Reed. Thank you so much.